but just know that you are going to be fucking great. You're gonna be phenomenal, bitch, okay? You're gonna be, I am talking right now to the next millionaire. From millionaire to millionaire, you gonna be popping, okay? What's poppin', Bab Squad? It's your girl Bree Angelique, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be the first video in my Babs in Business series. Like, yes, honey. I did not major in business when I was in school. In high school, I placed third in I think it was the Northeast region. I placed third in the business pitching competition. So basically I had to come up with a business, come up with a logo, come up with a budget, put it all together, have trade shows, things like that, and then go pitch it for this panel of lucrative ass companies that were willing to, you know, donate and invest in the businesses. So from there, you know, I went to college, did the college thing. I haven't graduated. Don't know when I'm going to graduate, but it's a goal that I'm working towards slowly over time. So that experience under my belt, I went and I decided to make my own cosmetics line in 2017. So 2017, I birthed Brown Sand Cosmetics, which is currently on a hiatus just because I have like goals for that company that are so high that I need my tax bracket to catch up to my expectations. You feel me? So that being said, I do have information from that, knowledge from that experience, knowledge from what I've been through, and I am currently launching another business. So I'm in the process of doing that, and while I was doing that, I found some other YouTubers that I have subscribed to that keep me motivated, keep me going. So I just felt like I have my own experience to share. So all that being said, I think that I am more than qualified to give you guys some really good advice. So if you are interested or excited, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, share with all your entrepreneurial friends, okay, honey? And keep on watching because we are going to be Babs in Business, honey, okay? Race against storage right now, so I do have to keep it moving. So I apologize in advance if anything is going fast. Feel free to slow it down or let me know in the comments below if you need a little more clarification. Boom. Okay, so first things first, you decided that you want to have a business, right? Okay, so now you need to figure out what type of business are you going to have. Are you going to have a service-based business, meaning you're providing a service to people, or are you going to have a product-based business, which means you're going to be offering a tangible product? My first tip for you guys, there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun, right? So that being said, there's nothing wrong with having a business that someone else already has. The issue with that is when you have a business and you directly steal their entire business and their entire like business flow and all of that and put it directly in your stuff, put your name on it and call it your business. No, that's not what you want to do. You want to have inspiration. You want to take inspiration from other people, but you want to make sure that you're still putting your own twist on it because that's the only way to really ensure that you're going to be successful. I said it in my how to start a YouTube channel video, so if you haven't seen that, it's going to be in the description box below and the iCard at top. So make sure you go ahead and click either one of those and watch my how to start a YouTube video. What I'm saying is the same as I said in that video. You cannot come out here and try to be a carbon copy of someone else. You have to be original. You have to have your own shtick on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with the product side of the business because that's what I had and that's what I am creating. So it's gonna be easier for me to give you examples based on that. That being said, you need to figure out what products you're selling and how you're gonna get them, right? So for example, my Brown Sand Cosmetics, I started off with liquid lipsticks and lip glosses. So I knew I wasn't about to be in my kitchen chefing up no lip gloss. So I needed to find a vendor. You need to do your research. So honestly, research might even go before figuring out how you're gonna get your products. You want to research everything. Like, let me show y'all. Like, I had this journal, right? This was my Brown Sand Cosmetics journal. All of this is research.
Research. Endless, tireless hours of research.
So in here, I have research on my competitors. I have research on the market potential, meaning how much money can be made in this market. Who is buying in this market every year? How does this market rank when it comes to the division of like how money is spent in a year? You know what I mean? In the country that you live in. I found some YouTubers that I liked back a couple years ago that was doing entrepreneurship videos, which were not as popular as they are now. So I was so thankful that I was able to find the YouTuber I found, because she really broke everything down. She has a master's in business. She broke everything down for me. So I was really grateful to find her. I was taking notes on her videos. I was just taking all kinds of notes. And then when I figured out, okay, this is a lucrative business. The beauty industry is $1 billion industry. The people spending the most money in the industry every year are Black women. That is the clientele that I'm trying to market towards. Boom, boom, boom. I need to find a vendor. Okay. My vendor came out of Canada. I didn't have to go like overseas to like India and China and all those other places where makeup is most likely to be manufactured. I was able to find a Canadian vendor. However, if you are going to source from other countries, you need to make sure that you know what ingredients are going in your makeup. Like, you need to know what ingredients are safe, which ingredients are not. And just so you know, just because an ingredient is commonly used in products by big brands doesn't mean that it's FDA approved, right? So those are things that I learned doing my research.
I just wanted to be really clear that research is important. Nobody gave me a vendor. Nobody handed me any articles specifically to look at. No one did anything for me. I literally took this as an idea in my head and went to YouTube and Google, because
boom, boom, boom. Figure out how you're going to get your products. Are you going to make them? Are you going to source them? If you're going to source them, you need a vendor. If you're going to get a vendor, I suggest doing wholesale items, because wholesale items is going to save you money on the front end, and then allow you to work with different types of products without getting stuck and locked in, spending a whole bunch of money, okay? Okay, so now that we've done all that, now we need to consider, what market are we trying to sell to? What does your potential customer look like? What does your customer do for a living? What does your customer like to do for their fun time? Like, how does your potential customer spend money? Like, what is the person you are trying to talk to? For example, with the business that I have going now, I have another journal. So journals are important. The business that I am doing now, I did a vibe web. So basically what that means is that I know the kind of vibe that I want my business to have, right? So that being said, I need to figure out how I'm going to relate my vibe to my customer. That might be a little confusing, but basically I put my business name right here in the middle. My potential customer, they got natural hair, but they can still slay a wig.
Like, most of them is gonna be 90s babies. Like, they're very indecisive, very ratchet, but also educated to some certain degree. Like, they're women of color, people of color. They like to be comfortable. They get dolled up, but they also have natural beauty. We are children of God. We are smart shoppers, but we love a splurge. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, you really gotta get in there so that you can really envision who you're talking to. And when you really envision who you're talking to, your marketing and your delivery and your approach, that's gonna be easy. You're gonna be caking, because you know exactly how to promote, because you know exactly who you're talking to. You feel me? All right, so let me get back to my notes for the video. Hold on. You need to figure out who's your competition. Like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. So understand that any business, for the most part, that you come up with in 2019, somebody already got that on Instagram, and they already promoting it on YouTube, and they already on Facebook, and they got their Facebook ad account paid up, and they already ready to go. Like, you gotta understand, people been doing this. It's somebody making billions right now doing what you're trying to start. Just keep that in your mind, right? It's not to discourage you, it's just to let you know the realities of what you're trying to do. Every market has a barrier to entry, and every market has a saturation level. So you need to figure out, what is the saturation level of your market? Don't feel like you can't compete, because anything that is for you is for you. However, acknowledge your competition. See what they do, how they started, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. Read reviews on their companies, understand how they are being perceived by their customers. Like, use all of that to your benefit, because you haven't started yet. It's literally just like going second on a presentation in class. Like, if you go first, that's great. You get points for being a pioneer. However, you also have to go through all the lumps and the bumps and figure everything out, right? But meanwhile, the third person to present, they come out with a fire presentation, because they were already ready, because they already did their previous steps just like you did. However, when you came out, they watched you. They saw what worked, they saw what didn't, and then they adjusted, and then they came. There's no reason why we should create businesses, right, in 2019 and come out and not be competitive. How we gonna make money like that. You gotta come out strong. You gotta be competitive. And one of the only ways to do that is by watching your competition, knowing what your competition is doing all the time, knowing what the trends are, knowing what is popping, what's not working, what ingredients are okay and approved, but people are in a social trend trying to get away from them. Like, there's lots of things that go into understanding your competition in your market, right? So just to clarify, when you're doing your market research and your competitive research, you want to research the people who are making the type of money you're trying to make in the industry you're trying to join. That's the important part. Don't watch people who aren't making money. If you want to make money, you need to go find somebody that's making money and look at what they're doing. So I did some good research, okay? And I really felt like I knew a lot about my market, and that will give you confidence to keep on going when other things that are a little more complicated get a little touchy and a little touch and go. You'll have that confidence from understanding, no, I know this is a $1 billion industry, period. I know people are making millions in this industry. I know that indie brands are popping right now. Like, people are into this right now. I know that what I'm doing works. I just got to make it work for me. Like I said, you want to know who you're talking to so that you can appeal to them, right? So that goes into your branding. What is the overall feeling of your company? When you send a package, what do people think? You want to pick at least 2 main colors and 1 accent color. Your maximum can be 3 colors and 1 accent color. For Brown Sand Cosmetics, I believe my brand colors were pink, like a soft pink, chocolate brown, and my accent colors were gold and white, right? Yeah, I don't have any more of my packaging, but if I can find some pictures, I'll insert some pictures, or maybe I'll drop some pictures in the community tab. If y'all don't pay attention to the community tab, by the way, I post on there, so make sure that you're looking at the community tab on YouTube. Make sure your post notifications are on, because I am going to be very, very consistent with the Babs in Business series. I have some people in my life right now that I have motivated to start making money and start being an entrepreneur, and they are doing it, okay? So that being said, like, I'm just trying to bless y'all in the same way that I have been able to bless the people that I can touch, like, and talk to in my phone, you know, on a day-to-day basis. That being said, just make sure that you are subscribed, make sure that you're sharing these videos with your friends, and make sure that your notification bell is on so that you can make sure that you are catching up with every video in the Babs in Business series. Like I said, you want 3 colors max, 2 colors for sure, and an accent color for your brand style, like for your branding colors, right? The major step is, how are you going to fund it? Okay, so you got to have money before you can make money. This is the part that was easier for me the first time I had my business. So the first business that I made was Brown Sand Cosmetics, right? And I had my own cash flow. Like, I was working a full-time 9-to-5 job at the University of Florida. I had more money coming in to play with than I do now. So right now I'm working at Ulta part-time. I have another gig that I'm working on that's going to be, you know, freelancing. And then I have YouTube checks, which have not started coming in yet, and they will probably be small when they start coming in. However, I know that I'm going to start making money on YouTube as well. A couple other business endeavors. Like, I got multiple means of income that I am working on, and I still, in this moment, do not have enough money for my inventory. It's going to be a sacrifice. Like, starting a business is a sacrifice. You think you got money on payday, baby. You're broke, okay? You're broke, period. Because if you're doing all the forward thinking and all the planning that you need, like, you know how much money you're going to need to run your business. And until you get that money, you are broke, or your dreams are never gonna happen, because you had to have discipline. So, personal story. I'll give y'all a story that just happened to me today. Like, today is May 7th, I think it's May 7th. Oh wait, I have my planner, which is also important. Like, now you see, having a planner is essential, and it will hit you across the face in so many different ways if you don't have a planner. So make sure you go and get you a planner. Like, I'll show y'all my planner in another video. So if y'all want to know more about how I keep myself organized, like with my day-to-day / trying to run a business /
working a job / doing freelance / working on my projects / filming my YouTube videos and editing my videos and taking pictures and whatever the fuck else I have to do
as a part of building my empire, I will let y'all know how I organize all of that in another video. So my alarm went off. It's 1 o'clock. I got somewhere to be by 2, but I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, I'm gonna keep it moving and finish this video up. But man, being an entrepreneur with a life is a little bit difficult, okay? But back to the story. So I wanted to get my nails done for like 5 weeks now, right? And I just don't have the money. Like, when you really think about it, getting your nails done is a commitment, because I'm not no basic bitch. I don't do basic bitch shit, and I like my gels. So it's at least $35. Then from there, we talking shaping,
because they charging for shaping now, they charging for breathing on your hand, they charging for cuticle oil, they damn near charge you to look at your nails. So
it's a charge, honey. So I don't have money for that right now. So I'm trying to save all my coins, collect all my coins so I can get my inventory. So today, my dad drops $150 in my account, right? Out the random. I have to, at this point, tell myself, no. Like, Bree, like, son, you are horrible with money. You're supposed to be changing how you think. Like, you listen to all this self-motivation stuff and all that. But you about to sit here and take some of that money, that blessing money, and get your nails done, when you were definitely 100% going to just chill and just have your little nubs on, right? So I had to tell myself, and then I had to text my best friends. I was like, yo, this just happened to me. Like, what do I do? Like, I know what I should do, but what should I do? And they was like, no, save, save, save. So, like, legit, if you don't have no real income, like, you can't be spending money when you're trying to save money for your business. Like, when it comes to funding your business, you got to think about 3 major things for real. How am I going to get this money for my business? Am I going to do business loans? Am I going to hustle? Am I going to continue to go to my 9 to 5? Like, how am I going to get this money? Am I going to ask people? Like, do I have people in my life that are just willing to give me money? Or am I going to have to really think and work this out? So if you're on the think and work this out tip like me, you gotta hustle and you gotta save. So you just gotta think about what you're good at, what can make you money, go make that money, and then put that money into your business. Like, that's the main thing. I haven't touched the money. The money is still in my account from my father. And then I decided to do something a little more productive with myself, get my mind out of, not being able to go get my nails done, or not being able or in a position to do what I want to do and do what I need to do at the same time. Things like that. Like, it kind of can put you in a funk when you have to save and sacrifice and prioritize, especially if that's not your life. Like, I wasn't born with nothing. Like, I was born into a good, stable family, and I'm a spoiled daddy's girl. This is the first time I've ever had to hustle for some money, keep it, and then go do what I said I was going to go do with it. Like, this is the first time. So I'm still learning. So sometimes it can be a little frustrating and a little depressing to not be able to do what you want to do with your money. But just remember, that's not your money. We're here forever. You don't have no money until your business makes you some money. When you start seeing a profit and you can put money back into your business, but then also put money in your business account, that's when you have money to play with. Now we need to name the business, and I kept this last for a reason. For myself, in my first business, I named my business last. And I like naming my business last because I just felt like it was the culmination. Like, everything came together and boom, now it has a name. You know what I mean? And now we about to drop. Now we about to launch. Now I'm about to make these flyers. Now I'm about to make my business cards. Now I'm about to make the email list and all that stuff. Like, and now I can make the website. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that to me should be last. Or at least it should have been last in my mind when I was doing it the first time. This time, I will say that I made my name relatively first. Like, in the beginning processes, I had my name already. My notes for naming your business: you just want to match your vibe and your market. You want to make it catchy. You want to make it brief. You want it to be original. So, like, originality helps you in 2 different ways when it comes to coming up with your business name. So number 1, you want it to be original because you want people to be able to associate your face when they hear such and such. So, like, Brown Sand Cosmetics, it's like, whoa, Brown Sand Cosmetics, what is that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
the story behind Brown Sand Cosmetics, the name is that this is something new. This is something different. Like, we're trying to find the beauty in the brown sand beach. Like, everybody loves the white sand beach with the blue water, but there's black sand beaches, there's pink sand beaches, there's brown sand beaches. And melanin, honey, brown is where it's at. Brown is fucking popping, you feel me? So, Brown Sand Cosmetics. Boom, that name was everything. It was everything. Like, you can't tell me nothing. That's why it's LLC trademark.
So, Brown Sand Cosmetics, like, you want to get something that you can be passionate about. So that's number 1. Anything that you're passionate behind, people are going to get behind you because you got this fire, right? So then 2, you want it to stand out so that when you get your domain, it's cheaper for you. So when you go on, like, I think I got my domain from GoDaddy. So on GoDaddy, they charge you according to how frequently your shit is looked for. So Brown Sand Cosmetics was like $2.99, but then I typed in Disney just to see kind of what it's hitting for, like if the prices really do change. That thing was over $1,000. Okay, so it's gonna save you to be original. Next thing that you need to do is mentally prepare yourself. Being an entrepreneur is a very taxing, tiring, thankless job. And honestly, like, if you are fortunate to have a family that supports you from jump, when you say, oh, I want to have a business, or to have friends that support you from jump, you're blessed, because not a lot of people have that. Even if you don't have that, you will still be fine. Like, you can still make your millions, baby, but you gotta have your head right. So lately I've been listening to Les Brown. I've been listening to more gospel music. I've been listening to more devotionals, praise and worship, affirmations, how to manifest, things like that. And keeping myself positive. Sometimes I do some morning yoga at like 6:30 in the morning with the rising sun. Like, I really am doing a lot, and it's because I noticed that I need to change and I need to grow as a person. I have seen such a difference in how I'm doing it this time around than when I did it last time. I have such confidence in myself. Like, child, I'm gonna be a fucking millionaire, okay? So you gotta get your head right. You gotta get your head right. Get all that self-doubt out. You gotta focus. Be gracious. Like, be very, very grateful to the Lord for the blessings that you already have, because God's not gonna give you anything that you're not prepared for. And if you don't know how to praise him in these times and thank him for what you do have, and thank him for your breath and just your imagination and just even the possibility that you could even think of something this great, that's something to be grateful for. So, like, just make sure that you're being grateful. That's important. Also, you can show your gratitude in a journal, like daily, but you can also show your gratitude by supporting others is a great way to thank God for what you have, because it's understanding that you can support someone and still be successful. It's understanding that what God has for you is for you and it's not for anyone else. And therefore, by being a blessing to someone else, you're not stopping your blessings. If anything, you're increasing them. So being supportive of other people, other small businesses, other people in your niche and things like that, 100% a good idea when you're trying to get your head right as far as being a business owner. Also, you want to develop a routine, stay disciplined and loyal to the process. Like, focus on energy in general. Like, focus on energy. Energy is very big. So focus on the energy around you and focus on the energy that you're putting out into the world. Watch motivational speakers, read books. Like, you just got to get your head right. Like, you got to have some mental fortitude to get through the business planning and launching, and then that's just to even have it. Now you gotta run it, right? So, like, it's a lot that goes into having a business and doing it well and making sure that it's still an enjoyable thing for you. You know, all right, guys, so that's all the information I have to share with you guys today. If you enjoyed this video or felt that it was at all helpful, make sure you like, share with your friends, comment below if there's anything else that you need to know or anything that wasn't clear in this video. Make sure you check the description box for all the links to the videos I mentioned before. And remember, this is going to be a series, a multi-part, I don't know how many parts, but it's going to be a multiple part series. So make sure that your notification bell is on so that you don't miss any of the videos that's going to be in the Babs and Business series. I love you guys so much. You guys are an amazing support system. Like, I get comments from you guys like every day. Like, I get subscribers out the ass every day. Like, this shit is just crazy to watch. I just really love that you guys want to hear me, want to see me, want to learn from me. Y'all are amazing. I'm thinking about doing a meetup when we get to 2,000. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm kind of scared because it's like, do y'all really want to meet me for real? I don't really know, but I'm just excited to meet at least some of you guys that support me. I love you guys so much. We are at like 1,600. That is crazy. We only got to 1,000 like a couple months ago. We are growing. Like, I really, really, really want to see if we can get to 10,000 by December. And I know that sounds crazy, but I swear we can do it. So, like, just make sure you're still liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing with your friends. Tell a friend about me before I get to video 2. When video 2 of the Babs and Business series comes out, I'm trying to see double the views that we got on this video, because that would mean that everyone that saw this video shared it with a friend. And I cannot wait to share more with you about the business I'm starting now. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to tell y'all about it. But all that being said, I have things to do. I have a planner full of things to do. So I'm gonna have to talk to y'all later. I love you. Don't forget to be grateful. Don't forget to believe in yourself. You can do anything you put your mind to. Like, you can. Oh, I'm gonna read y'all this quote. I was listening to Les Brown. I'll tell you more about him. If you want to know more about the people that I'm listening to motivate myself and get my head right, let me know in the comments below and I'll make a video on that separately. But he said, coincidences are God's way of staying anonymous. That means if you've gotten to this point in this video, you did not watch it by chance. You watched it because God is working on something in your life. And not to get all preachy on you, but just know that you are going to be fucking great. You're gonna be phenomenal, bitch. Okay, you're gonna be, I am talking right now to the next millionaire. From millionaire to millionaire, you gonna be popping. Okay, so just make sure you keep your head right, keep yourself focused, do your research, and we gonna have some popping businesses. Okay, Bab's about to be in business, you feel me? All right, mwah. Love y'all.